I have invited Jens Stoltenberg, the Secretary General of NATO, to a short briefing. Okay, rumors tell that NATO plans to attack Russia at the end of the exercise Air Defender by June 23rd. It is a known fact that Ukraine suffers heavily because they lack air defense systems. Could there be something to it? Russia's war on Ukraine is a threat to all of the Western world and civilization. Therefore, we have to do something and anything possible to contain the bear. So yes, there is absolutely something to it. We need to do something, and we need to do it in a way that keeps our narrative intact. Like with the Nord Stream pipelines, we have to use deception. Okay, but what are you actually going to do? Putin is target number one. A dead Putin would bring hope to our cause. The next best strike is a Putin out of business. We think we have found a soft spot in his protection. We want to blow that door in so massively that it cannot miss. We hope the blast will create confusion in Russia, and we will use the confusion to make moves, not the least behind the scenes. Regardless, it should not be traceable back to NATO. Traceable back to NATO? That would be you, wouldn't it? Oh yes. Oh, and you are scared because this is a rather risky affair? Yes. How big is your chance to kill Putin? Estimates are rather high, but I fear they are optimistic. Maybe, okay, 0. But destroying him politically, that would be something too. Yeah, maybe we're down to 2% chance. Wow, that sounds like a suicide mission, does it not? If I could, I would be out now. I'm shaking and crying, and I do not know how to go on. Are you alone with this fear? We are all scared. In Ukraine, we are now shooting soldiers from behind if they hesitate. If Putin does not fall, you can imagine what it takes to keep the narrative. What about a headline like this? Putin kills the Secretary General of NATO? Okay, are you afraid that Putin will try to take you out? Ha! Nope. They will. They will sacrifice me if need be. And if there ever was a time where need be, then it is going to be after this catastrophic failure. I'm the front figure. I will be the one to be blamed. I should never have taken another year into the office. Were you asked to continue? Yes. No, at this level, you do what is demanded of you. You said they will sacrifice you. Who are they actually? I don't know who they are, but I know for sure that they are, and their commands somehow find their way through the structure. Let us say you have an issue and you invite to a meeting to discuss it. You come to a conclusion and you implement it. Where do they enter the picture? I told you already, I don't know. Before the meeting starts, it is known what will be discussed, and that the discussion actually only is about who will do what. The decisions are already there. The questions are not questions, it's mere rhetoric. But you are the Secretary General, aren't you? Who is above you? Nobody. It's an impenetrable network of think tanks, companies and politicians. And yet everybody seems to know when to shut up and fall in line. As if it does not matter who is speaking or acting, as if they speak through everybody within the matrix. At any given time, somebody will have the word and everybody will know and do what is expected. Okay, so they is actually all of you that have committed to whatever it is. Jens, are you a free man? What are the terms upon which you can walk away, not looking back? I can't. No, I'm not free. I'm lost. I've sold my soul. Do you mean to say that behind the combined West there is a non-physical entity, maybe even devilish? My future was determined already before I got born. I was never really given the choice. That sounds weird. Really? No choice? With no consent, you are free to leave. Isn't that an eternal law? Yes, but all right, I had the chance, but the alternative looked so nothing. And the transition was so subtle. And suddenly I realized I was deep in. Look around you. No one at my level ever dropped out and survived. We are all compartmentalized. We are all sort of Manchurian candidates. When somebody betrays the one, we all know. And we all know that it is our obligation to track him down. There is no way to reject the one, or you yourself is next. What are the prospects for this entity now that the combined West is downed by Russia? The one is a very old entity, maybe older than God. It is very disappointed with us now. I can feel it. To it, we are all disposable garbage because we did not manage. What was the plan? I don't know. I'm just a simple servant. I'm nobody. I'm done with.